Hello again to our multiplayer course. In this video we'll continue making the objectives, and now we'll make the spawn of the objectives. Now let me delete the objectives here. I want them only to spawn after if we want them to spawn on the team deathmatch. Now I will add player start here, this one. I will call it, you put it here, the center. Let's change its name here from player start to objective A, spawn location. And here on the details here, let's put a tag. Let's call it objective A, or just A. Now I will duplicate this one, Control and D, and move it here. Here I will change its name to objective B spawn location. And also here on the details, change this to B. And I will do the same thing and duplicate it and put it here for the objective C. Now this one for C. Also I will change the tag to C. Also what I need to do is to copy these. Let's find if we can copy them. Edit here, copy. We'll copy them and paste them in our other maps. Go to the tank game, the maps here, map 1 also, and put them here. Edit, paste. So the A has the tag and the B also has the tag. The C also has the correct tag. I'll just change their location. Now for the A, I'll put it here behind this mountain, and for the B, I'll put it here above the mountain. I'll put it now. If you press end, you will snap it to the ground. And the C, maybe put it here, also snap it to the ground by pressing the end. Now let's save, and let's go also to the map 2, and here also the let's paste them here. Now for the A, I'll put it here in this hole, and for the B, I'll put it maybe there. No, I'll put it here. Here. And for the C, I'll put it here in this hole. So let's go back to the main menu map here, and let's go to first, before we go to the game mode, we need to make a structure that has the structure that has the objectives and the tags for the objectives. So here let's make a new blueprint structure. Let's call it ST objectives. So let's open it. Now here I need two arrays. One for the objective will be a class. Let's look for the objective. BP objective here I'll make it a class reference, and it will be an array. Change its name to objectives. And another variable which will be also an array, and it will be a name, and here objective names. We'll call it objective names, objectives names, or objective names. Now let's find the default values here. So on the window, default values for the objectives, I need 3 arrays. One is the objective A, other is objective B, the third one objective C. For the names, it should be the same order. First one should be A, second one should be B, third one should be C. Now let's go to the game mode here, and let's get this structure. Let's call it objectives, and change the type to st underscore objectives. Now here on begin the play, and here on begin the play, and after we are on the main map, not on the lobby. And here if we have the team deathmatch, here we need to get objective, this one, and break it. I need a for loop for each loop. Here we need to spawn actor from class. The class will be this one. Also the spawn transform, change the collision handling to spawn always, or always spawn. For the instigator, for the owner will be self, and instigator gets instigator, anyone. Now for the transform, what we need is find player start, get transform, actor transform, okay, this player we will leave it empty, we don't need it. And here we need to put these objective names here in the incoming names. So we need to get a copy, and put it here, and we need this index to put it here. So this objective 1 will spawn the objective 1 and will get the first tag and put it here in the find the player start. Let me recap here. We get a for loop to loop through the objectives that we have, which is 3. Then we spawn the objectives, and for the location or the transform, we will get the find player start that we put already, and we put tags in them, and get the transform for the player start, and then here put the tag for the player start by using the objective names here, by using a get node, which will use this array index, and we will give it to the find player start, which will give us the transform for our objective. Now let me start and check. First, before I start, let me check or change the lobby time, make it 10 seconds instead of 60. The game time, I'll leave it 60. Now let's start. The host, team deathmatch, create. For the others, also find, don't find. Let's join. I will stop recording here and return when we join the game. Here we joined the game, and you see we have the objectives in their places. Let me see if the host can see them also. The host can see them. Let's see if they are changing the rotation for the host. Well, they are changing. And for the other clients, they are not changing because it is occurring locally on the client. Now let's try to spawn in a new map. Maybe in map 2 and player 3. We are here on the main map. We have the C here in the hole, and the B here, and the A is back there, which is where we put our player stats. So now we have time, so let's now make the logic for capturing the objective. Let's go back to the objective here. First, let me comment on this. Change widget yo according to player location to face player. Always it's important to comment with understandable text, so that you will be able to know what you made in this node. Let's go to the sphere here and change the collision, because I wanted to only overlap the player, so we change it to custom and make it ignore everything and just overlap with the pawn only. So here on the player we need an event which is called on event begin overlap, and also need the other one on event end overlap here. And here on begin overlap and end overlap, we need to first check if the other actor has tag. If the other actor, which is overlapping with the component here, is a tank, because you remember that we put here in the class default, we put a default tag with the tags here, which is called tank, because we do not need the event to fire every time anything hit or overlapped with the objective. So just for more security, here if the hashtag tank branch, here we need the enum that we made before, the capture state. Let's call it capture state, and let's go for en underscore capture or objective capture state, which is will be on default, it will be not captured. So let's make a custom event for when we capture the objective. So here it should be on server, custom event, let's call it server capture objective. Now should be on server and reliable, and this server capture objective, it will fire a timer, set timer by event, and this timer will be looping and it will be updating every quarter of a second. And let's promote it to a variable, because we need to stop it when we end overlap or when we leave the capture sphere. let's call it capture timer. Here we need another custom event. Let's call it capture, and connected here. Here on capture, what we need to do is we need first to find the if the tag for the player, what is the team tag for the player, and then also we need to see if it is captured or not, if the objective is captured or not. So this capture state, we need to make it rep notify, because when the value changes here, we need to fire a function here, and this will change the color and the color of the objective letter. So if it is team 1 will be blue, team 2 will be red. So here on capture, we need first we need an input here from the here we need an actor, and the server capture capture objective, we need an actor reference here. Let's call it actor, and here server capture will put it here. Server I forgot the R here. Server capture objective, server capture objective. Now the actor will be this one, the other actor. And here we need to check if the actor has tag we need the team tags here. Let's get team tags. Let's get the structure that we already made, st teams. Now here break it. Now if the capturing actor has the tag of team 1, branch first, if it is the team 1, then we need to check also the capture state here. Let's make switch. The capture state, we need to check if it is captured or not by other teams. If it is captured by team 1, we will do nothing because it is already captured. But if it is not captured, we should increase the capture state or the capture points. So let's make a variable for capture points. Capture points should be a float, and it should also be a rep notify, because we need to change the progress value according to the capture points. And duplicate it, we need also the max capture points. Max capture points. The max capture points will be replicated only, will not be rep notify. Now we have one for the capture state, a function, and other function for the capture points. It should be, like I said, the max capture point should be only replicated, not rep notify, and make it the maximum capture points, make it 100, and the current make it 0. Now here, if we are if the objective is not captured, so we need to get the capture points and increase it by a certain value. which will be 1. I'll make it 1. Then let's promote it to a variable, because if you want to maybe increase the number to make the capture faster, let's call it capture increment. I'll leave it at 1 now. So, and set the capture point. Before we set some, we need to clamp the points, because we do not want it to exceed the maximum number of the capture points, maximum value, and put in the max here, the max capture points. So here let's print here on wrap on capture. I will print a string which will be the capture points. Let's go back to the event graph here, and we already implemented here the server capture objectives, and here on end overlap we need to this capture time we need to invalidate it. So let's make another custom event, because it should happen on server only. Let's call it server stop capture, and on server, and it should be reliable. And server clear and invalidate timer by handle. The handle I will put it here in this server stop capture. I will call it timer, and here on end overlap I also put this branch here just for extra security, to check if the capturing is the tank, or if what left the capture zone is also a tank. Server stop capture now, I need to put it here, server stop capture. The timer will be the capture timer, which I will also make it replicated. Now let's test host a game, team deathmatch 3, select the other one, find, now also select. Now let's wait for 10 seconds. Now I will try with the host only, because we are now only doing the team 1. So well, nothing is happening. Let's go to objective A. So nothing. Well, let me try again. Maybe the tag was wrong. Here, don't forget on the sphere to also put the vehicle on overlap, because we only put the pawn, but our player has the vehicle objective type. Also, what we need to do is to set the capture state here on begin play, and on server it should be set. Let's make a custom event here. Custom event, let's call it server set capture state. let's make it run on server and reliable, and let's get this capture state and set it here and connect this one here. So on begin the play here, after we do the cast, we call the server set capture state. We'll make it as not captured. Also here, don't forget to promote this actor to a variable. It's better to save it here in the server capture objective and put it here. It is better than connecting it through the custom event. And here, don't forget to, here on capture points, on wrap capture points, you need to print string and the capture points. Don't put them here. Now let's test. I'll test with 1 player or 3 players, better. Let's join. Now let's test. The team 1 will be the host and the other client. Now I will go to the B and try to capture it. Now we are here, we find the capture points are increasing points. Now if I leave the place before it finishes, it should stop. Now I will go, well, maybe if I can reach, I'll go with this team 2 should not change any values and should not print any string. Here team 2, well, it is already Y. It should not fire. It is team 1. Maybe they were both team 1. Okay. Here I'll test again. I increase the time. Now I have the team 1 here. Now I'm capturing. I will leave the place. Now this client is also team 1, so this team 2. Let's try this one. Now if we go and try to capture, now it should not fire the capture. Well, now it is not firing. Let me leave the place and let's return with the other team member. This one also team 1. Now this should continue counting the points. Now we are continuing counting. Okay, now everything is working fine. I'll stop at this point, and in the next video we'll continue the capturing points and make it able to capture for team 2. And if it was captured by team 2, it first should decrease the points, then increase it. All of this will be implemented in the next video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.